Hey guys, we were supposed to leave at 9:15, but Chelsea's getting ready at 9:15. Right, Chelsea? Okay, so we're gonna go on a little journey. We're gonna get some peaches. We actually go to this peach truck every year. It's probably been about 3 years that we've been going, and I'm really excited. We always go with our dad. It's like the couple of traditions we have with our dad: the peach truck and voting. So we're doing it right over here. But I was just getting ready to wash my face, put a little bit of moisturizing oil on. I have a little bit of discoloration, which I'm working on. I'm gonna let Pilot out and try and get this to refocus on me. Thank you. She's right here by my chancla. Pilot, you want to go outside? Oh, really? Ah! Okay, let's go. We worked on this fencing maybe 2 weeks ago because something was eating everything. So they were eating up the tomatoes and the watermelon, and the strawberries were destroyed a couple of times. But so far with this fence, we haven't had any issues, except for anything that might be peeking through the fence. You can kind of see. This little guy had been chomped off. They didn't eat well, that's new, but they came by and chomped at that. But maybe they'll stop coming by if now they know this fence is here. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, just wanted to check back in real quick. This is Ruin Honey. Thank you for all the new subscribers. It was a pleasant surprise to see that when we took a little bit of a break, I was at about 11. Now we're about twice as much. So I'm glad you guys are watching those videos and we're enjoying it. It seems like the Zero Waste Saturday video is your favorite so far. I'm really enjoying making these. Did take a little bit of a break. I know you guys have seen the world. It's been doing a lot and I needed a break. I kind of lost motivation, but it was less of motivation for like what we do here and more of losing motivation for like being able to talk about these things when it really felt like way more important things were going on in the world, if that makes any sense. But I think I've learned just from a lot of people that I've been talking to and hanging out with, and you know, calls and all that, that's just kind of the life, especially if you're a Black creator, that in America, you know, well, in other places around the world, honestly. You know, POCs, there's like an extra layer sometimes. Like, you want to be happy, you want to do the things that you like to do, but you also have to live as yourself, and not everybody likes that. I like it. I like myself a lot. No, for real. But you know, I've always been taught love everybody, and that's how I was raised. So when I see hate, it's very discouraging, honestly. Very, very, very discouraging. Hate of any kind. So I spent a lot of time you know, trying to use my voice, whether that's on social media or in actual real life conversations, to promote, you know, an environment with those that are around me that is clear of hate, but one that was not disregarding what's actually going on in the world. We can say, hey, I don't want negativity around me, but if someone's asking for help, we're gonna help. We spent time going to protests, we spent time making calls, we spent time signing petitions for change. And I think that's just as important as anything else that we do in our life. that we enjoy doing. Maybe we don't enjoy it, but we would enjoy a peaceful world. We would enjoy a place where there is less hate. But I think I needed to do, you know, my part, or what I found more important, or more of a priority to do first. Take a break, be present in the movement, be present in the change. And the movement hasn't ended. I've just found a balance, so that's what we're working at. Not to get super heavy, but just letting you know where we were, what's been going on. And Chelsea's here, but we'll be doing a detailed like garden tour. Where are you going? Oh, we gotta go. We're actually gonna take you along. We're gonna grab some peaches, but I'm gonna grab my wallet real quick. Then we're gonna head out. Peace.
Good morning.
You wanna say anything to the vlog?
No.
It's your first time on the channel. That's upside down, my dude.
Is it?
Yes, sir. Is it?
This way?
Yes. Yeah. Wow, you look so protected. I gave you an extra inch of left because I know you had a big head. We are here with this wagon. Why don't you just get in?
Let's go.
Can Chelsea get in here?
No, not anymore.
Remember
your mom made this?
Yeah.
And I saw somebody at the zoo that had something just like this.
But they probably were prefabricated, not curated. Amen. Amen. So we're actually at the peach truck place. Mask on, mask up. And you can see peach trucks. We do this every year. I think I mentioned that. To get it, you basically pre-order online. And then you can set your pickup date and location. They give you a quick time frame. And then they send you an email like the day before you're supposed to go. The only thing you need to show them is your QR code to get your stuff. It's super easy and simple. I love it. Hello. Hi people. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but we do realize we kind of overcrowded our carrots. So we got a lot to learn, and we might throw some in once it cools down a little bit. It's my understanding that carrots do not like it when it's really, really hot. We're learning. It's a lot to learn still. If you guys have any suggestions on how you best grow carrots, put that below in the comments, like what time of year you typically plant. I'll go in and I'll show you the packet of seeds that we're using so you can see the type of carrots. And I actually got to go in anyway and get a little basket so that we can pick our carrots out. Check. I want to do the most, but these are the watermelon that we use. This lettuce we did plant outside as well, the butterhead. This is the green one, I believe. Basil, lemon balm. I have some of this in like a smaller container in the dining room. It's not focusing. I have some of this in a smaller container in the dining room. These are perennial, so that's cool. Dill. I'm just gonna sweep this along because I'm looking for carrots. Tomato. This last one was not labeled. I don't think anything's in it. But this is our little area right now. We have a lot of our gardening and tools. Sorry, I'm moving you guys all around. There's a couple more seeds. We're actually painting a closet. I'll take you there real quick. This closet I just got finished. It used to be like a weird throw up pink color. I need to finish this trim up. I really want to get this done this week. My plan is to do this tomorrow. Paint this trim up, and then this is where we're going to put all of that stuff you just saw over here. So basically this cart, either we'll empty it and use it for something else, but of course down in this box are like nails, tools. You want to really get a box. If we don't get a box, I really just want to see if I can organize it really well in this cart. But anyway, back to the seed conundrum. See if I can find these carrot seeds. Got radishes. I've got valerian. Oh, carrots. So here are the specialty carrots. Let's see. These are the carrots that are used. Specialty carrots, Atlas carrots. These are the ones that we planted in the ground. I'll try and Google what they're supposed to look like, and I'll put them up right next to this footage. But it's my understanding that they are supposed to be smaller carrots. You can't really see my finger. So they're pretty small carrots. I just want to double check that we only had those. I think everything else, we had peppers and greens. Those greens were delicious. They turned out amazing. Cucumber, which we actually didn't do any cucumber this year. Well, we didn't do them from seed. We do have some cucumber out there that we bought plants from a greenhouse. Husk cherries, those are going out there. They're already growing pretty well. We see some husk cherries already out there. Some melons. I don't think we planted any of these. Not sure what kind of melons these are, but maybe we'll try these next year, or maybe we'll put these in. We'll see like the best time to kind of throw those in the ground. Radishes, those turned out great. Sweet peppers, we basically harvested all of our radishes. We've got some tomatoes here. We actually got some tomato plants along with squash, eggplant, and the cucumber from a greenhouse. We also had some sweet potatoes that we got from a greenhouse too. The regular potatoes out there, we actually just grew eyes, you know, on a potato from the grocery store. So that's that. But let's go back out to the garden and we'll harvest some carrots. This is the first bed we have here. We've got watermelon. These are the watermelon that were destroyed, you guys. Horribly destroyed. It used to be where you could not see any of the dirt in this bed at all because the leaves were just flourishing. We can see them curling a little bit, so I'm probably going to water these before I head in today. But so these may need some moisture, and we tested over by the strawberries. It's definitely dry. And you can see these pieces here, they've just been chopped to bits. But those are some of the pieces that I mentioned were just destroyed by, I assume, a deer or some sort. And that was before we had our gate up. So the gate goes all the way around the perimeter. So these are the watermelon. We do have quite a few growing. If you look in here, it says a watermelon. And it's trailing past the kale, which is like pretty much done. We're gonna pick what's left here. We left it out here way too much. We were not really harvesting it as regularly as the greens, and these greens we've left to go to seed so we can collect some seeds, and we didn't realize it was going to really be this many seeds. There's some more watermelon. This is what I was going to say. It's trailing back here past the kale, so you can see a couple of these watermelons down in here, and there, as you keep going down this row, you can see more. It's probably about 4 or 5 there, and then I see this one here down in there that I showed you earlier. It's so cute. But I'll probably get some pictures of those before I go. But there are some flowers here, so we know we're gonna get some more. So I'm excited there. But I decided tomorrow I'll come out here and grab this kale. I'll clean it up, freeze it, throw it in smoothies, things like that. And we can see some things have been chomping at this. Quite a bit of damage here. It's been eaten away. But that's okay. This is again something else we grew from seed. We still have tons of seeds left. If we want to throw some more in, we're actually interested in doing that and taking a closer look at how to protect it a little bit more. Looking for like maybe some natural pesticides. Again, if you guys have any suggestions on that, let us know. But we've got these going to seed. These are the greens, of course, and then we actually have some radish going to seed. So that's something we're working on, collecting some of those seeds to basically replenish that that packet of seeds where we grew quite a few of these. These radishes were one of my favorite things that we grew this year, and they grew so fast. Once we clear out these seeds that we're trying to harvest and the kale, we're likely going to throw in some more fall kind of greenery here, or I don't know what you call that. I don't want to say greenery, but like greens, you know, maybe some chard, that sort of thing. I'd be interested to see if we can grow some bok choy, or if it would be too cold, cool kind of temperatures that sort of stuff likes, but we'll look into that. But yeah, so we'll have tons of these, and we'll have quite a few of the radish seeds as well. And this bed then just had this whole section with strawberries. Actually, sorry, we just collected the carrots that were right here. That's just a weed. And then we have a couple of strawberry patches here. This isn't looking the best, but like we said, the strawberries were destroyed, and it's very interesting that those are even coming back, because literally there was nothing. We thought they were just gone. There was like brown nubs left. Brown nubs. But here we have our husk cherries. The husk cherries we talked about earlier. Look at them. They're so cool. This right here is actually the green beans. We've been harvesting quite a lot of these, and they're still, I just ripped that leaf. Did you guys see that? Fail. But we got some green beans right here. These are the ones Pilot loves to eat these. They taste really good fresh. We're looking at pickling some and freezing some and all that. Hey, Pie, come here. Let's see if she eats it. I got a green bean for you, Bubba. All right, see ya. So yeah, there's that. She's working on it. Oh, she's munching and crunching. So those are the green beans. We think the rain kind of caused them to kind of open up like this. We had a super heavy downpour maybe 2 days ago. So that caused some heaviness, I think, on the leaves, and maybe some strain on these stems, which you can see some of them down in there are broken from the weight. Right under these, we had some of the butterhead lettuce. You can see that right here. We actually have been harvesting this, so that one's basically kind of done. It's wilting away. It's getting really hot out here. But then we have the red lettuce. It's so beautiful and it tastes so good in salads, you guys. Oh my god, it's so good. We have a huge array of peppers. Some here. I know we have some jalapeno over here, some bell peppers. These I believe are just like some bell peppers. Some there. These are some of the jalapenos we have. We've actually used these. These are delicious. They make any chili turn to deliciousness. One of my favorite things though, which is so interesting, are these Sapporo peppers. I'm not sure if that's the best way to say them, but or a Sapporo, not sure how you actually say it. But I thought that the tag, I'll try and find it later. I don't know why I'm kind of like not, you know what, let me not be lazy. Let me find it for you guys. You guys mean so much to me, I'm gonna not be lazy. So, Sapporo pepper hot, 75 days hot. This medium hot pepper is a Japanese specialty. Fruit set downward, growing to 5 inches long. Mature fruit are best dried. Very interesting. So anyway, Sapporo peppers. That's how you say it. Not sure. You tell me. Anyway, we're back on the other side. I skipped over the onion. But I'm really excited. We're not sure if those are going to get bigger. We see the bulbs kind of poking out here. We don't want to expose them too much, so we might pick them. They were definitely not this size at all when we planted them, but those were not from seed, so that's something to note. Right over here, this right here, we've got some sweet potato trailing a bit. This is also some sweet potato. These lines here, that's all potato. The sweet potato, or sorry, these are regular potato that we grew from eyes, from a potato from the grocery store. You can see, I don't know if this is a cucumber or some sort of squash, but it looks so good. We also have some pumpkin. It's a little hard to get on the other side, but I think if I leave, I can show you from the back. But there is some more squash here. Look at this big guy. Chelsea thinks these are actually yellow squash. I don't know why I thought they were white, but I'm gonna Google it and find out if this guy is like ready or not. We do not know. There's one that somehow got outside of the fence because he wants to be eaten, so let's leave him there. And then we have some tomato here. So quite a few tomato. That one looks a little funky, but these should be good. I'm really curious to see how they end up tasting. I'm actually gonna go back here for you guys so we can see if you can find that pumpkin. Oh, I can see it a little bit. It's actually through those leaves. I'll see if I can get a better angle. Because these are just so big, you guys. Like, look how humongous they are. We talked a couple times about if we should trim this back, if we should just let it go. It's already trailing up the back of the fence. This thing just has a life of its own. And sorry, I'm like, is this a squash? This is a squash. How did it get in here? Oh my god. So that's something I'll have to fix. You guys, that's hilarious. I was like, that's not a tomato. So that's funny, but we'll have to figure out how to pull that out. That's gonna be super heavy and stress out these tomatoes. I don't know why, but these tomatoes do seem like they're a little stressed. I'm gonna water this stuff today, so we'll see how they do, but they're not flourishing as much as I'm used to them. But look how cute. Cutie pies. These are just so prickly sometimes. I don't want to break anything. I wanted to get back here so you guys can see what's going on. It's a lot of leaves. Wanted to see if I saw any eggplant because we have an eggplant plant like right next to the squash. I see the leaves right there. They're a little bit different. You can see that leaf in the far right there. That's from the eggplant, I believe. I don't see anything yet growing on that. Ooh, I made it. So this is what I wanted to show you guys. There's a little pumpkin. Do you see it? There he is. He's growing. Could be some other ones in here. It's just, like I said, a little hard to get back here from time to time. I'm not sure what a better method would have been, but this plant is flourishing. It's looking good. Like I said, it's not a ton of weeds in here. I think the leaves really protect this bed from having a lot of sun and growing some funky stuff. So it's looking really good. I see a lot of squash and things coming out here. So excited to see what comes of all this. But it's trailing a bit into this potato bed, but this is weeds here. We'll get this out, and the only plant is that's this far back are the potatoes, the sweet potatoes. The regular potatoes actually stop right here. So, hey, Pilot. Sorry guys, she's yelling at the Amazon truck. She came right here though. She came right here because she knows not to do that. Yes. Don't yell at the Amazon man. He's just doing his job. Yeah, you're a happy pup. You're a happy pup. Oh. Oh. Anyway, so that's the garden. So again, I think I was just talking about how the squash isn't going to really trail into the potatoes because they're here, and the rest of the potatoes start up here and they kind of go. There's 3 trenches of them, so that's that. Yeah, looking good. We got a quick tour of the garden. Okay, we got a quick tour of the garden. We got our cucumbers. Cucumbers, honey. Pie, let's go. She wants me to step on her for some reason. But cucumbers, what am I talking about? We got our tour of the garden. We got our carrots, even though they're not huge carrots. I think next year we're gonna get a variety that's much bigger for juicing and things like that. That would be awesome. But I'm really thankful for you guys being on our channel. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so we can be friends. But next year we have a lot of ideas that we'd love to share with you guys. This journey is gonna be a long one because we're always doing things and changing things up. We want to plant some fruit trees and see what will work best in our zone, and we'd love to get a chicken coop. Might sound crazy, but we actually have some neighbors on the street who have chickens. Am I sweaty? Look, talking about gardens is hot. Okay, I'm also in a long sleeve black shirt and black leggings and gym shoes. So, at me. Anyway, but it is what it is. But we're talking about, like, you know, maybe getting a chicken coop and doing some unique things in terms of that. So I'm excited about the journey and I don't want you to miss out. We're gonna learn so many things together. If you want to miss out, then why? Just think again, okay? All right, I gotta go before my neighbors think I'm weird or weirder. Probably weirder. Okay, bye. Chelsea, I got some carrots for you.